Hi everyone, it's Chanel here from the Heart and Soul. I am here in my backyard this afternoon to bring you the June Oracle card reading. I have been drawn to all decks that are kind of magical today, which is not a surprise being out here in nature and in the backyard. So 3 different decks. The first 2 cards I'm going to pull are from this one, Magical Unicorns deck, one of my daughter's favorite decks that since she was very tiny she has loved playing with. So I'm going to pull a card for week 1 and week 2 from this deck. So our first card is Try Something New, You'll Know That You Can Do Something If You Try, which is a wonderful card to start the week with. The last week and a half has really brought this beautiful new energy about, an energy of rebalancing and rejuvenation, an energy of recreation and moving forward. I have had a lot of positive and light and vibrant energy over the past week for myself and my students, my family. It feels like there's still some things that are coming to the surface, some lessons that are having to be learned, some little things that need to be cleared. But this week is really asking you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Taking that next step to move yourself towards something that needs to happen next, whether that is something that needs to happen to move forward, a relationship, your career, your business, your personal life, whatever that is. So just be aware that there is something that needs to be addressed this week, something that an opportunity will come up to take that step forward in this coming week. And this is kind of like more of a bit of a week and a half, since June 1st actually fell midweek. So let's pull a second card from the same deck, the Magical Unicorns. Oh, and I love it. Believe in yourself, see yourself doing well, and you will. So this is really important, and it's something that I've come up with a lot over the last few months, especially in 2016, the year of completion. This card really speaks to that piece of knowing who we are and knowing our self-worth and really stepping into that. For whatever reason, there's many of us in this world that really struggle with that, and me being one of them, which always surprises my fiance and people around me. But I really do struggle with understanding my own self-worth. And one of the things that I practice on a daily basis is believing in myself. It's something that I also really teach my clients and my students, is to believe in ourselves. When we can believe something and really trust in something, we create and make things happen. When we have negative thoughts and believe things aren't going to happen, then that's what we create. It is amazing how many times that I've been privileged enough to watch things change for people so instantly and miraculously, simply because they believed and trusted in what needed to happen, and it did. So this week, really believe in yourself. Believe in whatever this step that you took out of the box is to move you forward, that it will really do that. Trust that you're making maybe a scary change or a fearful change or step that will really make a big difference. So week 2, that's about making the change and really believing in yourself and the choices that you've made. So this 3rd week in June, we're going to deal with this deck, Magical Messages from the Fairies. And it's another Doreen Virtue deck. And then I do love the fairies, and wow, the card like jumped out of the deck and wanted to be seen. Ta-da! New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Well, this whole month seems to be about moving forward, and I know in my life that's definitely what this month has been about, taking steps forward, moving forward with my own personal business as well as where I work, making some steps forward, creating some new changes and systems that are really feeling amazing and positive. The energy this month is about abundance and creation and flow forward. So don't hesitate to move forward this month. But I always want to go to that place of divine timing. If it doesn't feel right and it feels like you're forcing it, it might not be the right time. But if it feels like the opportunity is there, please don't hesitate to step into it. We really just have to trust ourselves more to move forward with things. And it is such a magical thing when we just take that leap of faith that we didn't think we could do, and how many amazing things just kind of flow forward with such ease and grace after that hard step, or what may seem like a really hard step but really isn't. So for the last week of June, we are using yet again another Doreen deck, Fairy Tarot cards. I love the tarot decks that Doreen and Radley Valentine have created. Sorry, it is a deck that is also made by Radley, who is an amazing soul. If you haven't checked him out on Facebook and his website and stuff, I highly recommend it. I feel very blessed to have met him in my life, as well as Doreen. They have these beautiful tarot decks, which are beautiful and wonderful, but I have such tiny hands, and they're so big that I always struggle to shuffle their decks. So, here we go. Oh, High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So this is a major arcana card. In tarot, the deck is divided into two, into major and minor arcana. And this card is one of the major arcanas, which represent major changes in the life. Of course, this month is about major changes, and it feels like towards the ends of the month that you can really rejoice in the changes that you have made, in the decisions that you've made over this coming month. It's like you can sit down and to look back over what has happened and the progress that you've made over the course of the month, and really be proud of it, really rejoice in that, in the movement and the action that you've created over the month of June. It's also asking us to be really mindful of our intuition and trusting in it. And this is something that we should do all the time. But also this month, as we're making decisions, it's important to trust in our intuition. It's okay that when we know we need to do something, but we know it's not time right now, that it's okay to sit with it. It's okay that we don't take action. But at the same time, when we can trust our intuition in the fact that we know that something needs to happen and we need to take action on that and move forward with it, to trust in that intuition to guide us in the right direction and show us the right path so that we can move forward with that. I think June is going to be a fantastic month of creativity, of change, of abundance, of amazing, miraculous flow that will just be so uplifting. I am so grateful to be here in my beautiful backyard oasis. I am so grateful to my fiance and my kiddos that helped me to weed and garden and create this beautiful space for us, and that I could share it with you today for the June Oracle card reading. Keep a look into my Facebook page and my newsletter that is going out today on June 2nd. Mall and Makeup Workshop. I have a Reiki 1 certification coming up, as well as I'm leading a Yoga Solstice World Yoga Day 108 Sun Salutations. So check it out. Follow on my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. Once a month you will definitely get this reading, as well as some little tidbits in between, often on my walks. Anyways, have an amazing month of creation and flow. Oh, I can't wait to see you again.